And welcome back to Cheap and Beat with Taryn. I'm Taryn. Hey! Don't know what's going on with my hair. This is the same hair from Christmas. So this is the last video of the year. Oh my gosh. Has 2020 been a friggin' doozy or what, honey? Like, well, we made it through, okay? And now we've made it to the end. Did you have a good holiday? I hope you were being safe. I hope you were being smart about the pandemic, but I also hope you had a great holiday. I don't know if you noticed, but a couple things have changed over here at Cheap and Beat. The lights are different. Our backdrop is different. We also got a mic. Actually, funny story about this mic. I did not get a mic. I'm using the same mic I've always had. I got this mic back in 2018 when I originally wanted to start making videos, and then I got nervous, so I never made them, and I just started them in the pandemic. So I didn't remember that my microphone had batteries in it because it's a very small mic. I didn't know it had a battery in it. So I'm like, my mic broke. No, Taryn, it just needed batteries. Well, you know, the more you know. Am I right? So I put batteries in my microphone and we back in action, baby. Child, that posture. Today, I'll be doing a little something that you didn't know you needed, but you really do need. We're gonna do a smoky eye for New Year's Eve. Now, I know what you like. Yes, smoky eyes have been around since the dawn of time. But we're gonna do an affordable smoky eye for New Year's Eve just because that's what I feel like the people want. Okay, that's what I'm feeling like people want this New Year's. As you can see, I already have my base on because I want to jump right into the eyes and then we'll finish up the base after. So yeah, we about to get up into it. Are you ready? Are you ready? Okay, but before we go, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Okay, please subscribe. If you're watching this, do me a favor and subscribe. Share this video, subscribe to my channel, like this video, talk to me, communicate with me. Like, don't mind my views right now. Like, we don't have a lot of views, we don't have a ton of subscribers, but we started at 0 and now we're here. So I'm about to just get into these eyes. I'm gonna zoom you in a little bit so that you can get the full effect. Let's get into it. Now that we're up close and personal, I know you're looking at me like something's missing. It's my eyebrows. I don't have on any eyebrows right now because I wanted to have a little fun with my eyebrows. A lot of people really like that like spinner video where I had red brows, and I was like, oh, like I love doing different color brows. So today we're gonna do a purple brow to go with our smoky eye, which seems like that's a lot of eye look, but don't worry yourself, okay? Don't stress out about it. It's us, okay? You don't have to do them together. I'm gonna do them together because that's just the vibe I'm on today. Like I did in the spinner video, the first thing we want to do is cover our brows. Like I said, you can go the full drag method where you use the glue and everything. I'm gonna use the P. Louise base in Rumor. I'm gonna use my P. Louise base in Rumor 1 to cover my brows because I don't want to glue them down. All right, so we're gonna use our P. Louise base and we're gonna use that to cover our brow. It does not have to be perfect. Just very, I was leaning the wrong way. I don't have a whole lot of brows, so this is not a hard process for me. But you know what? I don't mind not having a lot of brow because it makes stuff like this so much easier. And I can basically just design whatever type of brow tail I want because I don't have any eyebrow. But what I wouldn't do to have like some bushy boy brows, bushy boy brow. Oh, I would love a good bushy boy brow. One day. It's probably easier to do this before you put your base on. For time's sake, I put my base on first because I'm recording a video. All right, girl, you are really going for it. Why not? Listen, I'm wrapping this year with a bang because I found in 2020 you have to work double as hard for the joy. You know what I mean? You have to work very hard because 2020 tries to, and I mean, I don't know about you, but 2020 tried to beat me down with a sock full of nickels, and at some points it did succeed. It got me down sometimes, but then, you know, you pick yourself back up and you look at everything you have And you try to be grateful for that and you keep it pushing. Okay? Don't let the soccer nickels win. It might need to be 2 layers depending on how thick your brows are, how dark they are. I like to pat in my second layer because I feel like it deposits better. I'm going to clean those up a little bit using a concealer that is my skin tone. I like to get as perfect a brow as possible with the concealer. And then if I have to clean it up a little bit more after I put this color on, so be it. So friggin' be it. All right. I mean, we look so normal. All right. So the palette I'll be using, I think for most of my eyes today, is going to be this e.l.f. Matte for Matte 2 palette, which I've used before. There are a couple variations. This is the Matte for Matte 2, which looks like this. I love these little palettes. I don't think they get enough love. All right. I'm going in for this matte. I'm going into this Matte for Matte 2 palette, and I'm using this purple here. That's going to be our eyebrow color. I don't usually tell you what brush I'm using just because I just use a variation of random brushes, but I am using an e.l.f. eyeshadow brush because it's kind of like, can you see it? It's like a flat top moment, but it's also wide, and I like that for my eyebrows. This is not sponsored by e.l.f., by the way. It just happened that way. And we just press the color in. My advice for putting on eyebrows this way is to load up your brush as much as possible and pack it in. For a little more precise brow action, I'm going in with the e.l.f. crease brush, which is this little tiny, like, dense round brush, and I'm packing in the color. This is such a pretty purple though. It's very subtle, which actually will be in our favor for these smoky lids because these eyes are just gonna be a lot. I'm just cleaning it up with our skin tone concealer. Which again makes a lot more sense if you put on your face after the fact, but you know. Why not make my life harder, you know? Does that seem really thin? Does that look thin? It look... Oh. There we go. I fattened her up a little bit. She looked a little thin to me. And clean it. Okay. Come through, purple brow. Alright, now for this front part, I just make sure that you cover all your concealer. And you want to take a lighter hand with your brush. You kind of want to break your hairs up a little bit. You see? You just gently push them up and around to break, because they might just be like stuck laying down in the concealer. You don't want to disrupt that too much because that is keeping it light and it's making the pigment pop, but you also don't want to lose your brow hairs in this process. So just take with a light hand in the very front and just kind of move your brow hairs around to make sure they still look like brow hairs. All right, I like this purple brow a lot. Let me see the other one. I think this brow is sketched out a little better than this one was. So I think this brow should, knock on wood, hopefully this brow will be easier than the other brow because I had a little trouble with that one. This is also where a really good like clear brow gel will come in handy. I don't have any clear brow gel because I don't know. I don't be thinking ahead of time, but I mean, they purple. They purple and they cute. Let's get into these smoky eyes. So I have already I've already primed my lids using concealer that's my skin color, and I just set it with a little bit of my like face powder. You can also use like an eyeshadow that's your color, but I just wanted to set it down because I knew I was coming back to it later. I didn't want it to crease. So, and with that same palette, we're going in, okay? Let's start off with black. And because I'm using black, I put a little bit extra like my baking powder right beneath where the black is gonna go because I be making a mess. I have not put on black eyeshadow in literal years. I used to go a little too crazy with the black eyeshadow, and thus we have calmed down. See how we're focusing on our literal eyelid? You get to see how tiny my little eyelid is. That's a look. I mean, here's my thing. Okay, I have been getting discouraged lately because I have seen videos of people talking about like trends that are like dated and things that people shouldn't do anymore with their makeup, and it has discouraged me a little bit because those are some of the things that I do, and there's some of the things that I tell other people to do. And I'm not a makeup artist. I just like to do what works. And sometimes with affordable products, you have to do things a certain way to get, you know, the right punch. But with that being said, I never want to tell somebody that the way they put on their makeup is wrong. You know what I mean? Because makeup to me is our artistry. That's how we choose, at least to me, that's how I choose to express myself. That's one of the things that I really enjoy doing is makeup, putting on makeup. And I don't know, it makes me worried to discourage anybody from doing the thing that makes them happy a certain way, especially if it's not gonna be harmful. Like certain things you probably shouldn't do. Like for example, certain type of glitters you probably shouldn't wear on your eyes. But that's because they'll get in there and scratch things up. You know what I mean? But it's like, I never want to tell you that the way you're doing your makeup is wrong. That's not my intention. My intention is always to share insight. And I got on this topic literally just to say that I was about to be like, don't nobody wear their eyeshadow like this. But I'm sure people do. And if that's what makes you happy, do it, stank. Live your dream. I was about to go full Say the Last Dance. Live your dream. Not as hard as it must be. Now we're going to go into our crease. And we're going to use this brown right next to that black. Which is like a deep cocoa-y brown. You know what I mean? And we're going to use that to blend out that black a little bit. You know, like soften the edges of that black. So it is not as severe. It also helps if you bring it down into the black a little bit and then bring that color out. I'm bringing it out, but not up. Little cocoa brown. Little cocoa brown. Yeah, baby. I'm not gonna hold you though. I kind of like that like sharp black line. That was kind of sexy. Okay, and then our next color for our lid, what we're doing is we're making it very deep right here, and then we're just diffusing it the higher we go up. So I am going to use this like orangey brown color right here. It looks pretty orange, but I think it would pay off brown. Yep, yeah. It's doing the job. And we're using that to diffuse the lines of our dark brown. We want to make sure we diffuse that all the way out on the ends as well. All right, we coming along. We are coming along. We are smoking this out. So now I am going to do my lower lids. So I'm going to do something I have not done in years, which is go in with a black pencil liner. And this is the Wet n Wild color Icon, just in the color black. And I'm going to first tight line my eyes, and then we're going to smoke that out. I do not pull my eyes because that can give you wrinkles in the future. It's just not good to pull on your face, really. So I just kind of open my eyes as wide as I can and use a very sharp pencil. People says that freaks them out. And of course it starts to water. And I'm going to use a really like small little dense brush and a little bit of black shadow. And I'm going to smoke out a lot of black shadow. I'm going to smoke out that liner by just diffusing it. like so. And if it comes a little lower, that's what it's supposed to be like. And then I'm gonna go in with that dark brown that we used right there, and I'm gonna take that right beneath that black liner and a little bit on top of it. Giving you very raccoon realness. We are going to align our eyes now with some black eyeliner. I have the Milani the Milani Eye-Tech Perfection liquid liner. My mama gave me this for Christmas. It's really funky. It's like in this little, can you see? It's like this weird shape. It's a felt tip. I don't usually use felt tips, but we gonna see how this work. Oh, that makes a pretty good line. That's a nice eyeliner. I like the precision of it. Like it's a felt tip, so you're gonna get a lot more control than a brush tip because it's a lot stiffer. The color is really deep, really nice. You could actually see it over the black eyeshadow, which I really like. I feel like I need a little bit of shine, like a little glimmer, you know? So I'm gonna take my old and very weathered ColourPop Dream Street palette, and they have this really pretty like pale goldy color. I'm gonna use a little bit of that in my brow bone because I feel like I need a little bit that was a lot. Let's try to spread the love. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I just needed a little something. I use this photo as like inspiration. I didn't copy it exactly, but it was definitely very inspiring. So I like in that photo, I'm gonna take a little bit of that and I'm gonna put it on my inner corner as well. All right, let's get some lashes on to wrap this eye up, and then we'll finish the face and then we'll see how we feel. So let's go in with some Dollar Tree staples, which are the LA Color Jewel Eyes False Lashes, which look like these. And I'm just gonna glue those on with my lash duo glue. Corvette. Hop in my jet like that. People like pop while you ride that, but tell it that we were like that. Anyway, okay guys, I mean, these lashes for $1. These lashes for $1. You know how people be like, my biggest flex is that most of my stuff is $1. This is my biggest flex. Okay, all right, I'm gonna zoom back out so that we can wrap this face up. Do you miss being that close to me? I don't think you do. Okay, let's put on some blush. So in honor of our purple eyes, I want to keep it like purpley. So I have the Saharan Blush Volume 2 palette from Juvia's. I'm gonna use this color B right here. Just like a very pretty purpley color. I don't know what this is gonna turn out like. I've never used purple blush before. I'm not worried. Are you? That looks really pink actually. This is not what I wanted for myself. I'm gonna deepen that up with my Black Radiance Warm Berry blush that I love. As you can tell, she is well loved. That makes it like a warmer, it makes it like a deeper red. It's not what I was going for, but I don't hate it. So I guess that's what we are going for today. I don't know. Today's highlighter is going to be this VH Cosmetics Diamond Dazzler highlighter. That's what it looks like in the container. It is a loose highlighter. So we know how I roll. I put it in the little top. This top is weird though because it has like a dip in it. That's pretty. It's very chunky though. I guess I did not expect it to be this like chunky. Like it's chunky. It highlights though. Ciao. It highlights. And that's why we're here at the end of the day. It's there. It diamond dazzles for sure. I'm going to be the hi, how are you? I'm the ball that drops at midnight. So I think I'm gonna go neutral on the lip, like a very friendly black girl nude moment, little gloss maybe. Yeah, I think I'll do like some little black girl nude, little gloss. That's where we're going. That's where we're going. I hate that I do this. I'll take a lipstick and then I'll put like wear it somewhere and I'll put it in a bag and I never take it out. No idea what my brown lip liner is, because I was gonna do like a soft brown lip liner and then lip gloss, but that's fine. I'm using my Black Radiance Perfect Tone Lip Sculptor in the color Goddess. Looks like this, and that is gonna be our lip color. This is, to me, my perfect nude. So pretty, but I need a little action. I need a little bit of Corvette course, I know. So I'm taking my e.l.f. lip pump. I'm taking my e.l.f. lip plumping gloss in the color Champagne Glam, which is like that color, and that is going to be my gloss over top of this beautiful nudie lip. And I like to just tap it in. I don't remember this smelling this good. It smells delightful. Let us set with my Morphe Continuous Mist Spray because she's fine, divine, and she's mine. Okay, and that is going to complete our smoky eye for New Year's. How y'all feeling? Do you like it? Do you love it? Do you want more? Like, I haven't done a smoky eye in years. I haven't even used like black eyeshadow all over my lid in years, and I missed it so much. So this actually turned out really stinking cute to me. I feel like a throwback, but I also feel very current. I don't know. I don't think a smoky eye will ever like go out of style. Like, I think a smoky eye will always be that thing that like people go back to because they know it works and they know it's like dope. You know what I mean? So she is very smoky, and this highlighter, this is like the second time I've used a highlighter, and it did not disappoint. I feel very pretty. Okay guys, now we're going into the new year with our resolutions, our manifestations, and we're gonna make them come true this year. 2021 is going to work for us. Let's go into 21 with a clearer mind with our goals, and let's accomplish them as a team. Okay, in the comments below, tell me your New Year's resolutions, your manifestations. I would love to hear them. If you get this look, please DM me on Instagram. I would love to see it. Okay, please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Tell your friends, tell your mama. Okay, click the notification if you want to be notified. I have a rebrand coming for my next video, I'm pretty sure, so I'm very excited about that. As you can see, we got the new background, we got the new lights. It's all about improving as we go. Okay, so thank you so much for being here. I love you. Goodbye. I gotta do my heart. It's my last heart of 2020. Little finger heart. Oh, that's cute.